What's going on, y'all? We got Vegas. We got Utah. Game 6. Vegas has a 3-2 series lead. Not gonna lie, man. I'm rooting for Utah because I want to see another Game 7. But I'm a neutral fan. Both these teams, I don't mind them. I mean, personally, I like Utah's fan base. Their fan base is crazy. Like, that Utah arena's nuts. And, you know, I don't mind Vegas either, man. I just want to see some good hockey. It's been good hockey for both these teams. We've seen, back-to-back double overtime games, and Vegas won both those OT games. So for Utah, to me, unfortunately, I think this series might be over. Just because when you lose back-to-back overtime games, those are heartbreaking. You know, that's like being honestly, I would probably rather get cheated on than lose 2 overtime games in the playoffs, in my opinion. That's just me, though. I know some people probably not, but to me, people don't understand losing 2 overtime games in the playoffs. I think that's probably one of the worst feelings you can get. It's heartbreaking. It is very, very heartbreaking. And honestly, sometimes you just feel like it's over, especially down 3-2. We'll see if Utah can respond, man. But unfortunately, I think this might be over, man. But I'm rooting for Utah to force a Game 7 here. Vegas, there's Smith with the puck. I was I don't know, man. Utah, they had a power play last game, too. They gave up a shorty. You know, you can't give up a short-hander. Here's Shea Theodore. Nice stop by Veggie.
Just missed by Sissons through the crease.
Shea Theodore had the overtime winner in game number 4.
Good stick. There's Tanner. He's buzzing right now. He's always flying around like a little fly. So some of those players are so annoying to play against. Some of those little fucking guys like Tanner. Good stuff. That's been a high-scoring series, though. If Vegas does win tonight, they will go on and play the Anaheim Ducks. That'll be a pretty interesting series, right? Anaheim, who thought we'd see Anaheim? I still can't believe the Oilers lost, man. I don't know. And then obviously later tonight we're going to react to the Hurricanes-Flyers game. I'm personally, I think Hurricanes are going to win that series, but we'll see. I'm going to try to think about what prediction I want to make.
Sends it all the way down, and it rolls in on Pavelka.
It's so hot, man. It was like 25 degrees.
Won by Eichel.
I know that's not that hot for some people, man, but for me, yo,
backhands a pass to the half wall.
Keller with the shot. Carter Hart makes a save. Carter Hart's been playing decent. He made a couple nice saves last game. I'm not even going to lie. I won't hate on the guy. I know he's a controversial figure, but, we're just talking about his hockey, so I can't really hate on his hockey play. He played pretty good last game. Had a couple big saves.
With some speed down the right wing
wall.
There's
Same shit. Well, JJ Pareka's had a bad playoff, though. I don't know, man. I haven't really heard JJ's name too much. And to me, I think Buffalo won that trade. Shane Doan's son for JJ. I think the Sabres won the trade. But good try right here by Carcone.
Is going to come there, and they all
get
back. And Hart makes
stacks the pads down.
But then look, you see 5 Vegas Golden Knights in that picture. That's what this is a veteran team that knows how to win. He's left it to the players and pushed the buttons when he's had
bad play. I don't know what Cross is looking at, bro. Marner, back to Mitch. Marner lets it fly. Goes wide. Howden. Makes it 1-0 Vegas. It's bad play by Utah getting out their own zone, man. Just horrible execution. I don't even show the full replay on that, but Cross was looking different ways. You gotta be locked in, man. But another issue I do have with Utah, man, I feel like their goaltender Veggie, his positioning is always off. I don't know if I barely watched that many Utah games. I only watched it when Chicago smoked them a couple times this year with Bedsy. But for me, from the last couple games, I can already kind of see that I really do feel like number 70, his positioning to me is 50-50. It's he's always sliding too much, and I don't like goalies that do that because when goalies slide a lot, stuff like this happens. When it's sliding back and forth, you're just out of position, and Howden gets one off the board. It's a little bit lucky, sure, but I would rather have my goalie not have an inconsistent position. You don't need to be sliding back and forth. You're not Michael Jackson. You're a goaltender. And we don't gotta be moonwalking on the ice. I know how nice it is to moonwalk, right? But we don't gotta moonwalk on the ice. But it's gotta be locked in. But 1-0 Vegas here.
This could be a momentum changer.
Power play for Vegas as well. By the way, last game Dora had a great game. Hat-trick last game for Dora. Man, Utah gotta kill this penalty. Utah goes down 2-0. It's over. I'll tell you that much. There's no Hanifin with the puck. Who is watching? Hanifin gets the pass to Howden.
Allowing
Barbashev to Hurdle. Nice save by number 70. That's a big save.
But right before this, it's a huge
What a save
by Vejmelka. Desperation.
Charles almost put it back in his net.
He reaches back and swats the puck out. But Utah gets a big opportunity.
Good awareness.
Opportunity here to try.
Sometimes I criticize guys, but I give them credit.
15 seconds to go on the power play.
Hannafin's going to dump this bad boy in.
Hannafin around the dasher. Anderson
with the puck.
Kick save by Vejmelka.
Kick save.
Stretch pass. That missed Stenlund. He takes down Lazar.
I like the no call. I like the no call.
And it's squeezed to the corner. Riley Smith.
Shut the hit. Sergio, you got to finish that check. There's a bad turn by Vegas. Hart makes the save.
Poked around the boards to Sergachev. Up top.
Utah's got some pressure right now. Here's Sergachev again. Patted away. Howden with the puck. Turns it over. Here's Keller. Clinton Keller, one of my favorite players on Utah. I love Clinton Keller. He's such a star. Eichel's a star too, though, man. I love watching Utah play. Here's Barbashev. Eichel with the rebound. Good save.
It looks like Utah's down a forward. Kyler Yamamoto not on the bench.
Oh, that's a bad loss. Yamamoto's nice too, man. There's Keller.
That shot gloved by
Where's Gunther? I gotta see Gunther start letting the shots fly.
Period.
Schmaltz is nice too. There's Krause. Schmaltz. Keller. Easy save. No, there's no traffic in front of the net, man. That's an easy save.
Stone and Marner, and Stone took the puck away.
Stone with the puck. Stone's watching it. Gives it to the covered up.
And he will cover.
Good play.
And Yamamoto's back on the ice for Utah. It's a welcome
Good
scene
news
for them.
Utah. Marner.
And he's able to
try
control
Mitch.
it with the glove. Rasmus Anderson. Once again reversed. Hannafin off to Barbashev.
To Marner.
Walks it in, shoots.
Mitch Marner makes it 2-0. Okay, Mitch. I like to see that. Let's go, Marner. All right, Mitchie. What a shot. What a slap shot. I mean, I don't know. I want to see a replay of this. I thought the goaltender should have saved this though. I mean, good play. I mean, that's all Mitch Marner, man. Like, Mitch Marner with the bomb. What a shot. I mean, I thought number 70 Loki should save this puck. But better shot by Marner. A bomb through the legs of Cole. Woo! Okay, Mitch. No, that was nice. I love Mitch, man. Good to see him get on the score sheet. All right, 2-0 Vegas. Utah, man, I got to see some sense of urgency. You guys' season is on the line right now. You're down 2-0. Come on, put some pucks into front of the net. Cross the net. Stop with those weak-ass shots. Ooh, there's it. Carry Yamamoto. 2-1 game. Yamamoto gets it. Carry. That's what I want to see, man. Oh, you want to see Arizona fucking Coyotes fan in the crowd? Holy shit. You guys see that shit? Look at this shit. I'm gonna show you guys. Hey, let's get Arizona. That's sick. Shout out to the Coyotes, man. We're never gonna forget about Arizona Coyotes. Why would the Mammoth offer free jerseys if you have a Coyotes jersey? Actually, I probably wouldn't want to get rid of my Coyotes jersey. That shit is gonna be in the museum. Carter Hart's gotta save that though. That's nice shot by Yamamoto. Goes off the stick, but I feel like Hart's gotta have that. No excuse. All right, 1-goal game.
Dowd wins another draw. Room for McNabb.
Yep.
Save Vejmelka, the rebound. Score!
Bad rebound. Sissons makes it 3-1, and there goes all the momentum. Bad rebound right there, man. Bad rebound.
A heartbreaker if you're Utah.
Yeah.
But this is off the face-off.
You get a goal, make it a 1-goal game, and just it's bad goal. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's bad goaltending because I like number 70, but just lose track of the rebound. I mean, you almost got there, just a millisecond late. 3-1 game. That's definitely a backbreaker for Utah, man. You make it a 1-goal game, get the crowd back into it, and give up going out to power play. 3-1 game, power play for Vegas. Nice win by Eichel. There's Theodore to Mitch Marner. Marner to Eichel. Eichel. Looking for some help. Jack Eichel to Theodore. Back to Jack Eichel. The high second penalty is crazy. Gotta control your stick better, man. Shea Theodore! And Mitch Marner gets his second of the night. 4-1. That might be it. That might be it, Utah. Oh my god, it's over for the Mammoth. 2 goals for Mitch Marner in an elimination game. I know Toronto fans aren't happy. What a game for Mitch Marner. I mean, you can't leave him alone in the slot, man.
The one-timer goes to Theodore right here. It hits the guy in front and falls right to Marner in the middle.
All right, let's skip ahead. That might be the game. All right, 4-1 game. Yeah, it's over. Nice, good pass, Sergachev. All right, 5-1 game. The Vegas Golden Knights are moving on. I like that. I love the Utah fans. Let's go Utah, man. Show support for your boys. They played great. I want to just say, shout out to the Utah Mammoth. What a fun series this was. I love Utah. You know, you guys got a great fan base, Utah fans. You know, I'm so happy you guys have a hockey team. I really do, man. I think Utah is one of the most gorgeous places on the planet. And you should be proud of your hockey team. You guys got a lot of stars there. Clayton Keller, Nick Schmaltz. I love Dylan Gunther. I love Cooley. You know, I think you guys got to upgrade the defense a little bit. I think maybe, I'd keep number 70 for now, but D-Core got to be upgraded for sure. But, you had a good season, right? You lost 6 games. I called it. I said Vegas would win in 6. I feel pretty good about myself because I was right. But, yeah, good series for the Mammoth. To me, I think the reason why they lost this series, though, is those 2 overtime losses hurt. Because I think, Game 4, to me, you're down 3-0. You get a comeback. Then you take the lead, then you let Vegas score, then it's overtime. When you lose in overtime, it's like if you win that game, you go up 3-1 in the series, and I think you pretty much kill Vegas with the spirit because the Golden Knights blew a 3-0 lead that game. So I think that was such a big, big loss for Utah. And then even Game 5, you had a lead in the 3rd period, and then 6 on 5, Vegas ties it up and then win in overtime shorthanded. So, if I'm Utah, they could have won this series. They had 2 games that I felt like they kind of let slip away from them. But that's what happens in playoff hockey, man. Once you get those overtime losses, it's hard to overcome those. But, shout out to Utah. We'll see what happens with Vegas and Anaheim. That should be a fun series. And, yeah, I'll see you guys a little bit later tonight.